So I finally used my profits from selling out of PetMed Express to purchase a few additional shares. Now in this video, we're going to be looking at my overall Robinhood portfolio. We're also going to be adding the new additional shares to the dividend tracker to see how much dividend income I have added to the overall portfolio. Now I'm Mike the Investor. If this is your first time hanging out on the channel, be sure to go ahead and smash that like button for me and share this video with a friend. It really helps out the channel. And at any point during this video, be sure to check out the show notes in the description box. You might find some useful tools that you can start using every single day. Now let's jump into the video. Alright, welcome back to the channel. Now we are on the Robinhood platform where we can see my portfolio value is $7,856.41. During market hours, I was down 0.68%, which is $53.74. And after hours, I was up 0.07%, which is $5.84. As we go over to the 1 week, we can see I am up 3.79%, which is $286.62. As we look at my 1 month mark, we can see I am up just 1.90%, which is $146.70. As we look at the 3 month, we can see I am down 14.50%, which is $1,331.92. And as for my 1 year, you can see I'm down 6.62%, which is $557.20. And you can really just see how things was really up high here. This was the highest point, and then as we go over, you can see the tremendous dip here in the market, and now things have recovered over halfway in the market. So you can see down here I was actually down 26.92%, which is almost 27%. And now if we go to the all-time, we can see I'm only down 6.48%, which is $544.15. So the portfolio has recovered over 20%, which is not bad at all, as much as it was down previously. As we get ready to go through and look at each individual holding in the portfolio, as we go through and look at the new additions, that will be the time when I will add those to the new dividend tracker. So we're going to go ahead and look at Procter & Gamble here. They were down 3.24% during market hours. We look at my position here. I have a total of 3 shares. My average cost, $110.29. As we look at my total equity, $338.10, and I'm up slightly on this position at 2.19%. After Procter & Gamble, we move down to 3M. This is also a dividend king in the industrial sector, and they were down just 0.60% during market hours. As we look at my position, I have a total of 4 shares. My average cost, $159.62. As we look at my total equity, $593.40, and I'm down on this position at 7.06%. The next position in the portfolio will be Johnson & Johnson, and this is actually one of my favorite positions in the portfolio. They were down just 1% during market hours. As we move on down to my position, I have a total of 4 shares. My average cost, $139.71. As we look at my total equity, $594.04, and I'm up on this position at 6.30%. After looking at Johnson & Johnson, we move down to Coca Cola, which is also a dividend king, and they were down 0.96%. Now this was the first position in the portfolio that I added some additional shares to. As we move down to my position, I have a total of 10 shares now. My average cost, $49.32. As we look at my total equity, it is $445.80, and I'm down on this position at 9.61%. So now we're going to go over to the dividend tracker here, and we know the average cost is $49.32 on 10 shares. So we're going to go over to the tracker here, And now you can see currently this is the portfolio value, the dividend yield, the yield on cost, and the annual income. So we're going to scroll on down here to Coca Cola, and this is a free dividend tracker, so the link will be in the description. We're going to hit the edit button, but before we do that, you can see I had a total of 6 shares. This was the current average cost, $52.15. And as we look at their annual income, $9.84, so almost $10 on those 6 shares. So now we're going to hit the edit button here. We're going to hit 10 shares. And we remember the average cost is $49.32 now. We hit the edit button. So now we can see the stock was successfully edited. The portfolio value has went up some. The dividend yield at 4.11%, the yield on cost at 3.65%, and the total annual income is $315. So we're going to scroll on down back to Coca-Cola here, and now you can see I have a total of 10 shares. This is their current price, the new average cost, what I'm down on the position. This is their dividend yield, their yield on cost, and now we have the total annual income that Coca-Cola will be producing. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next position in the portfolio, which would be Altria, ticker symbol MO. Now they were down 1.28% during market hours. We move on down here to my position. We can see I have a total of 10 shares. My average cost, $47.63. As we look at my total equity, it is $372.90, and I'm down on this position at 21.70%. The next position in the portfolio will be Archer Daniels and Midland, ticker symbol ADM. They were down 1.75% during market hours. As we look at my position, I have a total of just 4 shares at the average cost of $39.02. As we look at my total equity, $139.28, and I'm down on this position at 10.76%. The next position in the portfolio will be AT&T. This is also a smaller position in the portfolio. They were down 1.66% during market hours. As we move down to the position here, we can see I have a total of 5 shares at the average cost of $31.25. My total equity, $145.25, with the total return I am down at 7.05%. After AT&T, we move down to Microsoft, which is one of the largest positions in the portfolio. They were down 0.69% during market hours. As we move on down to my position, I have a total of 5 shares. My average cost, $171.87. As we look at my total equity, $920 even. And as we look at the total return, I am up on this position at 7.06%. And a quick fun fact that I didn't see a lot of investors talking about that I think is a very big power move, we can see Microsoft, Coca-Cola signs multi-year deal, and it says in a new 5-year deal, Microsoft will supply Coca-Cola with business software including Teams, Microsoft 365, and Dynamics 365. Financial terms weren't disclosed. And then you can see the second bullet point, Coca-Cola, the AI-backed Dynamics 365 to pull information from several internal systems to answer customer questions. And the third bullet point, the system will initially be used by employees before rolling out to customer service agents. And then it says the beverage giant also plans to roll out Microsoft 365 and Teams to employees worldwide. So I think this is a big power move between two large, well-established companies that I didn't see a lot of investors actually mention, but I think it is a huge move in the investing world, just in my personal opinion. So if you're still watching this video, let me know down in the comment section what you think about Microsoft and Coca-Cola's multi-year deal. After Microsoft, we move on down to Starbucks. This is the last position that I added new additional shares to the portfolio. They were down 0.49% during market hours. As we move on down here to my position, we can also see I have a dividend coming up on May 22nd for $4.10. So now I have a total of 12 shares. My average cost $85.32. As we look at my total equity, $913.08, and I'm still down on this position at 10.82%. So now we're going to go over to the dividend tracker. We see I have a total of 12 shares. We know what the average cost is at $85.32. So let's go over to the dividend tracker here. We're going to scroll on down to Starbucks. We're going to hit the next page. We're going to scroll up, and before we edit this position, we can see I had originally 10 shares and they were giving me $16.40 for a total year of annual income. So we're going to hit the edit button. We're going to hit 12 shares, and we're also going to hit $85.32 because that is my new average cost. So we're going to hit the edit button. Once again, we can see stock successfully edited. We have the portfolio value. The dividend yield went down to 4.07%, yield on cost at 3.63%, and then the annual income is now $319. So now we're going to go ahead and scroll on down back to the Starbucks position. And as we scroll back up a little bit, so now you can see I have a total of 12 shares. This is the current price. My average cost when I'm down on this position, the current dividend yield, their yield on cost, and now we have the total annual income that I will be receiving from this stock alone. After Starbucks, we move down to Disney, which is also another big position in my portfolio. They have suspended their dividend, which is one of the two companies that have temporarily stopped paying their dividend currently. Disney was down 2.12% during market hours. As we move down here to the position, we can see I have a total of 6 shares. My average cost $117.68. As we move over to my total equity, $689.40, which gives me a total return, which I'm down on this position at 2.36%. The next position in the portfolio will be Pfizer. This is one of the largest medical companies in the world. They were down 1.2% during market hours. We moved down to my position. I have a total of 10 shares at the average cost of $39.05. As we move over to my total equity, $378.80. I am down on this position still, right at 3%. The next position in the portfolio will be the AES Corporation. This is a gas and a utility company. They were down 1.76%, but they made up most of that after hours, as we can see at 1.55%. So we move down to the position here. I have a total of 10 shares. My average cost $16.05. As we look at my total equity, $130.08, and for my total return, I am down on this position at 18.95%. The next position in the portfolio will be Bank of America. This is the only bank I own in this portfolio. They were down 3.14% during market hours. As we move on down to the position, I have a total of 10 shares. My average cost $28.57. We move over to my total equity, which is $223, and I'm down on this position at 21.95%. After Bank of America, we move down to the first real estate investment trust company in my portfolio, also known as a REIT, Realty Income, ticker symbol O. They were down 0.90%. As we move on down to my position, I have a total of 10 shares at the average cost of $72.14. My total equity, $526.40, and my total return, I am down 27.03%. My next REIT will be Stag Industrial, and as it says in the name, they deal with the industrial industry. They were down 1.73% during market hours. We move down to my position. I have a total of 10 shares as well, and they have an average cost at $29.89. Looking at my total equity, $243.60, and I'm down on this position at 18.49%. The next REIT in the portfolio will be Innovative Industrial Properties. They were up 2.03%. We move on down to my position. I have a total of 5 shares at the average cost of $74.49. As we look at my total equity, $388.90, and I'm up on this position at 4.41%. And my last REIT in the portfolio will be Apple Hospitality REIT. Now this is the second and only company that have stopped paying their dividend in my portfolio. They were actually up quite a bit during market hours at 6.58%. We move on down to my position. I have a total of 50 shares. My average cost $14.58. We look at the total equity, $477.50, and I'm still down quite a bit on this position at 34.50%. And last but not least, now we look at the last position in my portfolio. This is the only ETF that I hold, SPHD. They were down 1.75% during market hours. As we look at my position here, I have a total of 10 shares at the average cost of $42.87. As we look at my total equity, $314.70, and I am down on this position at 26.60%. All right, so these are all 18 positions here in the portfolio. Every single position pays a dividend, and I have Disney and Apple Hospitality REIT right now that have temporarily stopped paying their dividend. All right, investors, so that is what's new with my main stock portfolio. Be sure to let me know down in the comment section what you think about those new additional shares that I added to the portfolio. And if you haven't had a chance to smash that like button for me, go ahead and smash the like button right now. It really helps out the channel. And I now have a new merch store now available on my website. The link will be in the description. Check it out and let me know what you think. I'm Mike the Investor. Remember to stay inspired, stay motivated, invest in yourself, and I will see you guys back next time.